How's it going? I'm back. I was talking to a subscriber of mine today, and thanks to him, I'm making this video. This video is for those that know nothing about law, or for those that think that they know about law and they really don't. A little disclaimer, I am not an attorney. This is not legal advice. If you want legal advice, go get an attorney. I'm just a guy with a lot of tickets. That's all. Let's get started. With all crimes, there must be a corpus delicti. Now, in the state of California, when you get a citation and it's an infraction, it falls under a criminal offense. Okay? Some other states, they're civil offenses, but in California and other states, of course, they're criminal offenses. So, remember that with all crimes, though, there must be a corpus delicti. Now, what is a corpus delicti? I'm glad you asked. Corpus delicti, the body of a crime. The body, material substance, upon which a crime has been committed. Example, the corpse of a murdered man, or the charred remains of a house burned down. In a derivative sense, the substance or foundation of a crime. The substantial fact that a crime has been committed. The corpus delicti of a crime is the body or substance of the crime, which ordinarily includes two elements, the act and the criminal agency of the act. State versus Edwards, 49 Ohio, ST, 2nd, 31, 358, NE, 2nd, 1051, 1055. I'm sure you guys can Google State versus Edwards, and it'll come up. Okay? Now, the Supreme Court has ruled that in every prosecution for crime, it is necessary to establish the corpus delicti. Example, the body or elements of the crime. And that case is People versus Lopez, 62, California Reporter, 47, 254, CA, 2nd, 185. Okay. Now, the Supreme Court has also stated that the elements of a corpus delicti, injury or loss or harm, and a criminal agency which causes such injury, loss, or harm, need only be proven by a reasonable probability. Example, by slight or prima facie proof. Now that case is People versus Ramirez, 153, California Reporter, 789, 791, 91, CA 132. So remember, the Supreme Court stated that, or has ruled that the elements of a corpus delicti are injury or loss or harm and a criminal agency, which causes such injury, loss, or harm, and need only be proven by reasonable probability. Okay, we get that part. So, hopefully you guys are understanding now that no corpus delicti, which means no victim, no body of crime, no case. So, when I go to trial for any of these citations that I've gotten so far, I'm going to ask the judge this. May the court proceed against me without proof of a corpus delicti, meaning injury and criminal agency? I'm sure the judge is going to start squirming, try to sidetrack me. But it'll be okay, because then I can go and turn and ask cross-examine the officer. Excuse me, officer, are there any allegations of injury? And the officer is going to look at the judge and say, what's going on here? What does that mean? Or maybe the officer knows what that means and will lie and say, well, yes. Then I'll turn and say, well, what injuries are those? But you get the point, you know. If there's no corpus delicti, which is required to proceed against me, what are you guys doing? Right? Really. So hopefully that's helped those that did not know that if it's a crime, there better be a victim. No victim, no case. And for those that are in states where it's a civil offense, I would ask for the contract. Because without that contract, with the blue ink on it, the original contract, they have no standing. Okay? It's just my opinion, though, but I don't think that they would have standing. So, I forget what states there has to be a civil offense. So, some states, there are civil offenses, and luckily in California, they're criminal. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and just research everything I say and everything others say, because, we all make mistakes. Alright? And good luck, guys, in fighting the good fight, and I want to thank those that are actually defending our rights, like some peace officers and some public officials. You guys are actually doing their job. Thank you. You guys have a good night.